the Electricity Minister is currently on an oversight visit to Lethabo Power Station as part of his fact-finding mission on the back of rolling blackouts in recent weeks. Let's listen in.
We had lost 3 units here in Lethabo and also lost 3 units at Matimba. Just trying to understand what some of those challenges are. I must say that the stations has recovered tremendously from the levels that it was at about 3-4 weeks ago, and are continuing to maintain that consistent performance. Again, I mean, some of the issues that are coming up is the conversations we're having at Lethabo, just enabling the station managers, the GM, the agility and the speed to respond to outages, to ensure that they are able to procure quicker, faster, and is the things that Mr. Ngumalo, as the head of generation, because that's his domain, will be able to engage with the GM and find a way that is long-lasting, but enables and empowers the station managers to respond with speed in relation to the trips and the units failing. So I'm confident, I mean, having come out of this, the commitment by Labour again to say that, look, got ideas even before you arrive, Minister, when we experience those challenges, we have engaged with management, we have found each other, we'll pull together as a team, of course, led by Karabo as the GM of the station. So we're moving in the right direction. Like I said, you move from one station to the other, supporting the team. At the helm, Mr. Marukani here, Mr. Ngumalo at the particular power station, Karabo and the team. So the Minister just supports the team. What else can we do as a minister to support his efforts? To the extent that it requires my attention, we'll provide that effort, but I'm confident that the team have got this under control. And of course they did convey, I mean, their disappointment themselves, that they know they can perform better. They've been performing at this level, and the commitment is that they will return it to its former glory. Like I said, now we're at those levels. It's just to maintain it going forward.
Minister, what were some of the problems, or was there some kind of sabotage?
No, so thanks for that question. I've made the point previously, we can account for the reasons why we had load shedding 1st of February, why we had the load shedding around the 22nd of February, why we had load shedding about last weekend. So it has nothing to do with the sabotage. It is on the evidence before us. The teams know where we dropped the ball. The Karawa and the team led by Becky, they are responding to that. So I really want to put it out there. We will not manufacture reasons that don't exist there. We take the good with the bad. When we perform 300 days plus without load shedding, it is this team that delivered. We are going through a wobble. We are accepting that responsibility. We are the first ones to say we apologize, we are sorry. We have identified where these challenges are, and we are addressing those challenges. I want to put the country at ease. Where we had no acts of sabotage, there is no evidence to substantiate that, we will get this right going into the future.
And the winter plan, is it still on track?
Oh yes, they will be announcing the winter outlook, and perhaps Mr. Ngumalo, as the head of generation, he can explain where we are in relation to the outlook.
No, thank you, Minister. Good morning. Yes, the winter plan, we are working on it. We should be in the position to announce it once we've went through the internal processes of the approvals, yeah. But we will definitely gonna be calling the media to inform the public of the winter plan. Thank you.
Thank you. Do you have any other questions? All right. Thank you, Minister. Thank you.
All right, so there you have it. The Electricity Minister then giving an impromptu briefing there of what he's found as part of his oversight visit at Lethabo Power Station. You might remember several other power stations were revisited in the past couple of days. This is in the wake of the bout of load shedding we experienced, I think now about 2 weeks ago. He's made mention there very clearly that they don't suspect any sabotage, especially after we saw several units go offline at short notice. It's called the unplanned capacity factor, and essentially the minister says there that there's been an improvement in operations specifically at Lethabo, with the hopes of course that this will be also seen at the other power stations which have been identified as being the focal points of why we had to return to load shedding at short notice. We'll continue keeping up with the minister as part of those operations as we, by the way, anticipate details around any kind of winter outlook plan.